Okay, before the Penelope Scott fans crucify me, let me explain. The title of this video is just clickbait, don't worry. The worst artist of 2023 goes to Dream. But it's insane to think that it's been 2 years since my first Penelope Scott video. But not only it's my most viewed video on the channel, but it's also the video that led her fans to get multiple of my social medias banned and shadow banned on YouTube. But that's not going to stop me from being 100% with this EP, so don't worry, there won't be any biased opinion, there wouldn't be any bias to love or hateness. It's going to be 100% pure me just giving my own opinions. Anyways, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy this video, subscribe because I need all the help I can get. Other than that, I hope you enjoy this video. There, you got the 8-bit sound. I know people are gonna hate me for saying this because I reference them all the time, but this really reminds me of like rap era of like 21 Pilots with like the gamey style synth. Oh wait, I forgot to put vinyls up. 1 second. There we go. That's much better. Where were we? This is very quiet. It was so easy. It was a okay. In my mouth and a fire in my house. It made me look so innocent. It would be nice if she turned up her vocals a bit. You know what? Maybe it's because my freaking headphones were set to 5. That's probably why. That's a lot better. Okay. Alright. Already a lot better than Self-Care and that Hazard EP. Okay. This actually isn't that badly produced. It kind of, something I will say about her vocals, it does feel like that kind of like I don't give a crap attitude, you know? How do you say it? It's hard to explain. And I'm not, by the way, I'm not saying anything bad. The song, so far the song's fine. I'm just trying to like express my thoughts, you know, express my thoughts. Her vocals do give me that kind of like I don't really give a fuck attitude, like those snobby girls in school. And I don't mean that it's like she's being snobby. I'm just saying the way she's talking, it kind of gives off that kind of like attitude, you know? And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells when it comes to Penelope Scott fans, so I'm trying to choose my words a little bit carefully now. Yeah, that chorus could be done a lot better. Okay. The worst part about this is, I know I'm sorry I'm yapping a lot, but the worst part about this is since there's no lyrics, I suck already at explaining lyrics as is. The fact that there's no lyrics either for me to read makes it a lot harder for me to actually read through the lyrics and try to understand what the song's talking about. And I know that she's very kind of like, sometimes she could be very in your face with the lyrics, but also she kind of hides like some double meanings and stuff. So it's hard for me to like pinpoint them. Oh, that sounds pretty cool. That actually sounds very cool. Why is it giving me Olivia Rodrigo vibes? It's like, right now the vocals feel like Olivia Rodrigo vocals with like 21 Pilots rap era instrumentals. Oh, that just sounds so long. Honestly, that wasn't bad. I will admit that was not bad. But yeah, that was track number 1, Gross. Yeah, that was honestly the most tolerable song I've ever listened to from her. I think the production was actually pretty decent. Like, I don't really have anything complaint-wise about the production. I'm still not like a huge fan of her vocals, or like her vocal style, but that's just because the way she sings is just like the style I like. Like, her vocals aren't even like very annoying on this track. I think there's some parts that could be done better, but yeah, altogether, it's not that bad of a track. And you know what? I'll give it a mid. You know, it's not bad. It's not a song that I would ever return to, but it's not a bad song. Like, it's a tolerable song. Okay. Odd choice of instruments, but okay. I can't even understand what she's saying. Oh, this is bad. I see why this is the least streamed song on the album, or on the EP already. Oh, that is horrible. I'm gonna say this in the most respectful way I can. She really needs to unrelease this song. In all honesty, like she just needs to unrelease this song. This is really bad. Why is it even called Mexico? I don't understand. It just is that bad. There's no reason this song should be called Mexico, and there's no reason this song should be this bad. It's so blown out. That's the thing. Like the instrumentals are so blown out and distorted. It actually like really hurts my ears. This is bad. All right, but yeah, that was track number 2, Mexico. Yeah, I don't know what y'all wanted from me. That was actually horrible. I think vocally that was atrocious. I think mixing and production was horrible. I couldn't understand the lyrics at all. Again, that's another reason why I was hoping there would be lyrics on the CP. But yeah, literally didn't understand a word she said. I think the weird organ sounded like one of those generic loops that you can find on like Band Labs or like GarageBand or something, and she just added that. Yeah, that was really bad. The fuck is that? What is this? This is really screaming AGR production. Vocals ain't bad. I will admit, vocals are not bad on this track though. It's not even that bad. Like, it's not. It's like really weird, but like in a tolerable way. And it's better than the last track at least. That's all that matters. There's 3 more minutes of this, by the way. Yo, that's kind of dope. I like this part. Production isn't actually bad on this track, I will say. I'm just gonna let y'all know. There's no way in hell that this EP is gonna be any worse than the Dreams EP, alright? There's no way in hell that man's a pedo. There's no way this is gonna be worse. But I'm very tempted to say the worst EP of 2023 just for clickbait. I might actually do that just for clickbait. So, to all the Penelope Scott fans, I do apologize in advance. I don't mind this track, and I'm not actually mad at the CP yet. Like, I actually don't mind the CP yet, other than the last track. The last track was actually horrible, but this and Gross are actually pretty solid. So far, not a bad EP. Dream CP, definitely worst CP of the year. This is a 5-minute track. It might be our most tolerable track yet. It drags on a lot though, I will say. I think that might be my only complaint. Alright, but yeah, that was track number 3, Sin Eater. I'll give it another mid. It's not bad. I'm gonna admit, it's not bad. That is a very tolerable song. Is it as good as I don't know what I don't know what I was gonna compare it to. I don't really got anything else to compare it to. Was it great? No. Was it good? Yeah, it wasn't bad. Honestly, I think production was actually pretty solid on it. Vocally, wasn't bad either. I do think she's definitely getting a lot better with her vocals. Yeah, I actually quite enjoyed that track. I just really love how all the tracks have this like very 8-bit sound intro, but then you just had Mexico do whatever what it was doing. Like, it was just such an out of place track. Oh, that's loud. Her production definitely got a lot better. Hey, yo, wait. Hey, yo, she's kind of snapping on what the hell's happening here. Yo, she's kind of snapping. Wait. Who the hell told her to snap on this beat like that? It is such a shit beat, but she is snapping on it. This beat is so crap, but it's actually like scratching the right part of my brain, my ADHD ridden brain. It's just so much going on, but I like it. Wait, you're 45? Or did you say you're 21? Which one are you? You can't be both. You can't be both 21 and 45 unless you went into the future and found your future self to sing this verse. So I don't believe that you are 41. I think you're lying. I like this a lot. Alright, but yeah, that was track number 4, Shuffle. That was good. I can't believe I'm saying this, but that was actually very solid. I didn't expect her to snap on that crap beat like that, but that was a very enjoyable track, and I'm actually gonna give her first W. Like, that was oddly enjoyable. I think lyrically, it was very corny and edgy, but it kind of worked with how messy the beat was. I think vocally, I actually liked the like glitches in her voice. I think that was actually produced very well and mixed very well. This is probably like the best mixed track she's had, and that says a lot. Most of her tracks are not mixed very well. That was such a weird but enjoyable track. Okay, at least she sang on brand with like that 8-bit sound. So I guess Mexico was just an anomaly. Yeah, her production has definitely gotten a lot better. She's evolved. She's actually making enjoyable beats. What? That ain't bad. But the Raven here? What the hell's happening? You over here making me think that you were gonna have this explosive rave of a song, and then you just hit me with this freaking old-timey saloon piano. Like, what is happening here? That, you don't actually understand how much that actually pisses me off. See, she just killed the mood now, I'm not gonna lie. Lyrics aren't too bad though. I get the meeting's nice. Oh, you got all this rave, like we're about to have a full-blown rave, and now you're gonna go with an old-timey saloon sound. That pisses me off. Yo, that actually pisses me off. You could have made this so explosive and so impactful, but that damn old-timey piano really ruins it, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, you did? That's cool. This better be explosive. Oh, you just really went for it, huh? You really going for this show tune now. You really just did that. You really did that, huh? You really just did that. Made me think that you were actually gonna possibly have an explosive instrumental switch. But no, you really just went full face first into the show tunes now. Okay. You went back in time, even got the old ass radio sounding mic. No wonder it's just the second lowest track. Again, false hope. This track has been ruined for me. Solely because of the show tune piano. Alright, but yeah, that was the final track, Cemetery Pigeons. I know I was bitching and moaning a lot, but it was actually a pretty decent song. It wasn't bad. I think production was actually pretty solid. Vocals were pretty solid, and honestly, lyrics were actually not that bad too. I'll still give it a mid because it's not a song that I would ever return to, but it was actually quite an enjoyable outro. I will say that the length of it kind of does feel overwhelming though. I feel like she could have shortened the track just a little bit. Yeah, it wasn't that bad of an ending. Like, it was not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I thought every single track on here was going to be a DF, but it shocked me. Okay, so I'm kind of surprised. I thought that was going to be far worse than it was, but it actually had a lot of enjoyable moments. I think the biggest plus is that compared to the Hazard EP, there's actually listenable tracks, excluding Mexico. My biggest complaints are mostly just the fact that a lot of the songs have lyrics that are very hard to understand, and vocals are very hard to understand, mainly because the instrumentals are very badly mixed and very loud compared to the actual vocals. And there are a lot of corny lyrics and odd vocals here and there, which aren't too bad, but still hinder the project a lot. But altogether, after a second listen through off camera, I'm gonna give this EP a 4.9 out of 10. And I know that's gonna anger a lot of people, but you gotta remember, music is subjective, and these are just my opinions. So if you enjoy this EP, please continue to, and I'm happy you enjoy it. But other than that, thank you guys so much for joining me in today's video. If you enjoyed it, smack the like button and consider subscribing. But also make sure you go check out my socials and my AO2Y, where I review all the albums and songs I react to. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, wherever you are. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.